We all know Sserafim has achieved incredible things, but what you might not know is just how close they came to not making it. They weren't supposed to be here. When they first debuted, there were so many doubts, not just about their potential, but about whether they would even survive as a group. From the very start, Sserafim was underestimated. Fans didn't know what to expect, critics didn't know how to place them, and even their own agency had to take risks to make them stand out in the saturated K-pop world. Despite all the challenges, they pushed through. They didn't just survive, they transformed those doubts into their greatest strength. Sserafim became a symbol of resilience in an industry that doesn't forgive easily. And here's the real story. It's not just about how they became successful. It's about how they turned the impossible into their reality. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see why Sserafim's journey is the ultimate lesson in perseverance, and why their story will inspire you to chase your own dreams, no matter the obstacles. When Sserafim first emerged, expectations were sky high. Coming from HYBE, the same powerhouse behind BTS and TXT, the pressure to succeed from day one was monumental. But behind all that anticipation, there was a sense of uncertainty. Who were they? What made them different from other K-pop girl groups, and why should the world pay attention? They debuted with Fearless, a track that wasn't just a song, but a bold statement. The world had never heard a debut quite like this. It wasn't sweet, it wasn't safe, it was raw and assertive. The lyrics were unapologetic. "I'm fearless, you're not gonna stop me." But while the song itself was powerful, it wasn't exactly what people expected. It was a gamble. And guess what? Some people didn't get it. They weren't just facing external doubts from fans and critics, they were doubting themselves. Barely months into their career, and Sserafim found themselves facing a massive crisis. Kim Garam, one of the group's original members, was embroiled in a bullying scandal. This led to her departure from the group, leaving Sserafim to pick up the pieces. They were dealt a blow not just professionally, but personally. How would they move forward from this? Could they recover? This was the point where the world questioned if they were done. It's easy to assume that a group can't come back from such a public fall. Following the lineup change, Sserafim returned with their second mini-album, and this time it was clear. They were no longer playing it safe. They were pushing boundaries with every note. The sounds became darker, richer, and more experimental. They weren't just defining themselves as a group. They were defining a whole new sound for K-pop. But this wasn't without resistance. Some fans weren't ready for the new direction. They missed the more mainstream, polished pop style of their debut. But Sserafim wasn't looking for mainstream. They weren't trying to be just another girl group. They wanted to challenge the norms. And with tracks like Impurities, they succeeded. They had officially moved from being just another K-pop act to being innovators. They weren't just trying to fill a spot. They were setting the stage for a new wave of K-pop. But here's the thing about HYBE. When you're from one of the world's biggest entertainment companies, the expectations are insanely high. The pressure to keep topping themselves with every comeback was real. Fans were expecting another hit, another viral moment. But success in the K-pop world is never guaranteed. Could Sserafim prove they weren't just a one-hit wonder? The world was watching. The stakes were high, and the pressure to succeed was suffocating. In a world that rewards constant innovation, could Sserafim handle the weight of expectation and still stay true to themselves? This is where they dug deep. Instead of folding under the pressure, they took everything they had learned, the struggles, the setbacks, and used it to come back stronger. They made sure that every note, every performance, every comeback was a statement that they were here to stay. The question remained, was the world really ready for Sserafim? K-pop has always been competitive, and HYBE had already built the foundation with BTS. So what made them different? Their sound, their style, their resilience? But still, the music industry is a tough place. There's always someone coming for your spot. The media response was mixed at first. Critics questioned whether they could live up to the legacy of their predecessors. Some said they didn't have enough charisma. Others doubted their music was commercially viable outside of South Korea. But Sserafim didn't let the criticism stop them. Instead of letting it weigh them down, they used it as fuel. The more people doubted them, the harder they worked to prove them wrong. It wasn't just the critics they had to contend with. The fans themselves weren't always on the same page. Some loyal IZ*ONE fans who followed members like Sakura and Chaewon had difficulty accepting the new group dynamic. They struggled with the fact that LE SSERAFIM wasn't just another IZ*ONE continuation. The identities of the members, their individual paths, and the group's identity all had to be redefined. And this is where resilience became their greatest asset. They didn't just cater to their previous fan base. They knew they had to earn the trust of new fans while holding on to the ones that had been there from the start. But in the end, they proved that their fan base wasn't just built on loyalty. It was built on the shared belief that LE SSERAFIM was something unique. The group wasn't just surviving, they were thriving. And with each success, more fans rallied around them. Then came Lollapalooza 2023. For LE SSERAFIM, this wasn't just another performance. It was a moment of truth. Would the world finally see them as a global force, not just another K-pop group? And when they took the stage, they did more than just perform. They owned it. Their performance wasn't just a milestone for them. It was a statement to the world that they had arrived. They weren't just chasing international fame. They were creating it. Every move, every note, every beat was a message. We are here to stay. At that point, LE SSERAFIM had already proven they could command the stage. But the real story lies in the individuals who make up this powerhouse group. Each member brings something distinct and irreplaceable to the table, and together, they are a force to be reckoned with. Sakura, already a fan favorite due to her time with IZ*ONE, stepped into LE SSERAFIM with a wealth of experience, but also a burning desire to forge a new path. Her voice is a perfect balance of power and elegance, and her stage presence is magnetic. She doesn't just perform, she inhabits each moment, making every song feel personal and powerful. Chaewon, as the group's leader, is the steady hand steering the ship. But she's not just leading the group with authority, she's doing it with a vision. Chaewon's leadership is rooted in her ability to bring out the best in her members, while also pushing herself beyond her comfort zone. She has this unique ability to convey emotion through her performances, whether it's through an intense dance sequence or a soft, heartfelt vocal line. Chaewon's growth from IZ*ONE to LE SSERAFIM is a testament to her adaptability and dedication. Then there's Kazuha, a member who is almost a wild card when she joined, bringing an unexpected twist to the group. A ballet dancer by training, Kazuha was initially seen as the outsider, but she proved everyone wrong. Her transition into K-pop has been nothing short of remarkable. Her dance style, shaped by years of classical training, adds a graceful yet edgy dimension to LE SSERAFIM's performances. Kazuha's stage presence is fierce, but it's also captivating in a way that sets her apart. Yoonjin, the member with a background in both the US and Korea, brings a refreshing international perspective to the group. Fluent in English and known for her versatility, Yoonjin connects with audiences around the world, offering a bridge between cultures. But it's her authenticity and emotional depth that truly shine. Whether she's leading a powerful vocal line or giving her all in a dance break, Yoonjin does it with a raw intensity that can't be ignored. And then we have Eunchae, the youngest member. But don't let her age fool you. Eunchae has proven that age is just a number when it comes to talent. As the group's maknae, she brings a fresh energy to every performance. But what's most impressive is how she's developed into a powerful force on stage. Her ability to keep up with the most intense choreographies while still showing her youthful charm makes her a standout performer. Finally, while Garam's departure was a difficult moment for the group, it opened the door for Kazuha to come in and truly make her mark. This wasn't about replacing someone. It was about reshaping the group's identity. And it worked. LE SSERAFIM emerged stronger, more focused, and ready to tackle the next chapter of their journey. Together, these members aren't just individuals. They are a family. Their collective strength lies in the way they push each other, support each other, and grow together. Le Sserafim is more than just a K-pop group. They are a symbol of unity and resilience, where each member's unique qualities come together to create something extraordinary. So where do they go from here? They've already proven they can handle anything the world throws at them. They've overcome public scandal, lineup changes, and the brutal pressure of being in one of the most competitive industries in the world. What's next for Le Sserafim? With the way they've been breaking records and redefining what it means to be a K-pop girl group, there's no limit to what they can accomplish. The next chapter will likely be even more exciting, with new horizons to explore and bigger stages to conquer. The true lesson in all of this? Perseverance. Le Sserafim has shown that it's not just about talent, it's about the willingness to fight when things get tough. They didn't just survive their struggles, they turned them into their strength. The thing about Le Sserafim is that they've already rewritten the script for what a K-pop group can be. It's not just about the music or the choreography, it's the story behind every move they make. They've navigated through not just the highs but also the lows, and they've done it with incredible grace and resilience. When you look at their journey, you see the blueprint for success isn't just about avoiding failure, it's about embracing it. From their early days, when the industry wasn't sure where they'd fit, to their more recent triumphs, Le Sserafim has always found a way to turn every setback into a comeback. It's this mindset that's allowed them to stay at the top despite all the obstacles. They've shown that it's okay to stumble, as long as you learn how to rise again. That's the true lesson. Not just about how they've faced public criticism, lineup changes, or personal struggles, but how they've used those challenges to fuel their growth. And now, with the world watching, Le Sserafim is more than ready to take on whatever comes next. They've laid the foundation for something even bigger. But it's not just about breaking records. It's about proving to everyone, including themselves, that they are unstoppable. So what's the real story behind Le Sserafim? It's not just about how they became successful. It's about how they turned every obstacle into an opportunity. They weren't supposed to be here, and yet, here they are. Against all odds, Le Sserafim has shown us that with resilience, authenticity, and an unwavering belief in themselves, anything is possible. Now, I want to hear from you. What part of Le Sserafim's journey inspires you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can catch our future deep dives into K-pop's most incredible stories. And remember, stay fearless.